The Chinese legislature or parliament is in session, and just like spring, another season has arrived. Western media season. No checks and balances, that's the verdict. Delivered yearly with such conviction. So today, let's play a game. It's called Spot the Rubber Stamp. I'll show you what's happening in the world's oldest democracy, and you tell me who's stamping what, shall we? First of all, the war check. They say China has no checks on executive powers. Our parliament, legislature just nods. So tell me, when US Congress votes this week, the Senate 4753, the House 212219, to let the president continue the war against Iran without approval, what exactly do we call that? A vigorous debate? A robust check? I mean, the US Constitution says only Congress can declare war, yet Congress just looked at the commander-in-chief launching strikes and said, "After you, sir. Don't mind us." They say China's legislature just nods along. I'm asking you, when your Congress nods along, what do you call it? Oh, it's called bipartisanship. Number two, the judicial check. They say we have no independent judiciary. No one checks the executive. Then 2 weeks ago, the US Supreme Court ruled that the US president's tariffs, the ones he used against China and the world, were illegal. Clear violation. Case closed. Checkmate, right? No. The president says, fine, I'll use a different law. Section 122 of the Trade Act of 1974. A law so old, so dusty, and so never before used in American history. And what happened this Thursday? 24 states, half the country, filed a lawsuit saying, wait, this is illegal too. You're just circumventing the Supreme Court. So the Supreme Court says stop, the executive says watch this, the states sue again, and the president keeps reaching for older and older laws. Is this what checks and balances look like? Or is it more like a game of legal hide and seek, whereas the executive hides, the courts seek, and the people, well, the people just pick up the bills? Number three, the foreign influence check. They say China is a tool of foreign influence. They designated my organization, CGT in America, under FARA, the Foreign Agents Registration Act. Now, in 2019, after 8 years of being a Washington correspondent, I myself had to leave, partially because of that. The message? Foreign governments shouldn't shape American policy, real or imagined. What a noble principle. So let's apply it evenly. FARA was designed to stop foreign governments from hijacking US foreign policy. Chinese media report the news. We're foreign agents. Israeli lobbyists push for war. They're influencers. Same laws, different labels, different treatment. There's a text going viral right now. It says, I fully respect regime change. Let's start here in the United States by overthrowing our supreme leader, Benjamin Netanyahu. It's a joke, but best jokes make you think, isn't it? If the law against foreign influence only applies to countries you don't like, is that a check? Or is it just a selectively enforced rule? China's two sessions are in session right now, but while some see it as rubber stamp, others see something else. They see a parliament legislature that plans long-term, that thinks strategically, that passes laws on artificial intelligence, on renewable energy, on the digital economy. Laws don't just sit on papers, but actually get implemented. Across the ocean, the executives won't listen to the Supreme Court, Congress won't check war powers, foreign influence laws have VIP exemptions. In other words, checks that often don't check, balances that often don't balance, laws that often don't land. While China passes laws on AI, on renewables, on the digital economy, and it actually happened. So tell me, which parliament is the rubber stamp?